Hey everyone. Um, Sorry the video is so late. I've had some technical issues with my computer lately, so kind of stunted me. But I this week has basically just been like review because we have midterms next week. Paris this past weekend was amazing. Um, Paris is just so gorgeous, and like it was. I don't even know how to explain it. Like seeing the Eiffel Tower and stuff. It was just so surreal to look at that and be like, oh my god, like that's the Eiffel Tower. And I was standing under it and I was looking up above and I'm like, okay, well, we're standing under the Eiffel Tower right now. All right. This is real life, right? And like when we the first day we got there, it was like 12, it was really late. We checked into our hotel. Our hotel, by the way, is a crack den. It was a crack den, I'm pretty sure. And it was probably one of the most disgusting places I've ever seen in my life. I slept with my coat on because I didn't want to touch the bed. I didn't put my head on the pillow. Like, it was disgusting. And from that experience, Chelsea's never allowed to choose a hotel ever again in her life because I'm never staying in something like that ever again, no matter how cheap it is. I'd rather spend $5 more and have a normal hotel. Anyways, um, so we slept, we got up, we got a crepe, my first crepe ever from this little like French man. And it was banana and Nutella and nuts and almonds. It was really, really good. It tasted like a really thin pancake. It was different. It was very different and it was very filling. And then later we kind of like walked around and shopped, and everything in Paris is expensive. Everything. Like t-shirts were 300 euros. Like we were walking into stores that like didn't sell anything less than 300 euros, 400 euros. It was just like, oh my god. And then so we made our way over to Notre Dame, which was really, really cool. I didn't really understand how I didn't really know that Notre Dame was like that massive and like incredible. Like the gargoyles are just like literally coming off like the building, like ready to go. And it's like a very gothic building, and it's gorgeous. It blows any cathedral I've ever seen out of the water. Even at the Vatican, the Vatican's wasn't even as like, or Saint whatever Saint Peter's wasn't even as like grand as this. And like just it just took me back. It's just so like medieval. It's strange. It's got like an eerie feel to it. And the gargoyles definitely help with that feel. So then we walked by that, and on our way we went to like the lock bridge, and it's like a bunch, it's like you lock love or something like that to it. And there's just like tons and tons of locks chained to this bridge, and couples like go there and put their names on the lock and whatever. I don't know, it was really cute. It was cool looking. And we saw the Eiffel Tower from there, like far in the distance. But then we went to the Louvre, and the Louvre was just incredible. Like it just has such great history, and like all the paintings in there, like we I hardly know like any of them, and like I know the artists like Botticelli and like all, like Da Vinci and all those people are just they're there. I have no idea what all these paintings are, but like they're there and they're just like obviously important. And the Mona Lisa was cool. Like it was cool to see that. I was just like it was weird seeing it. Like you read about it and you hear about it, and I don't know, the Mona Lisa to me is very interesting because not a lot of people know that it's been stolen so many times. It's been stolen like 6 times, I think. And it's just strange because it was gone for like a while too. It was gone for like 7 years one time. So it's it's an incredible piece of art that I'm really blessed to be able to see in my lifetime because I know a lot of people don't get to. And it's such a controversial piece of art. It's really cool. So we walked through the Louvre, and we saw Napoleon's apartments, which were just like incredible. I couldn't even, like, they were just like too much. We were just walking through them. My jaw was open the whole time. I was just like that. I could literally, I was just laughing at everything because it's like, is this even real? This stuff is just so incredible. And so we left the Louvre. We went somewhere. I don't know. I think we went to dinner that night. Yeah, we went to dinner. There's a little French restaurant. And France is like Italy. It eats they eat late, and like the restaurant didn't even open till 8. So we got in, and we got the only thing we recognized in the menu was ravioli. So we got some of those, and it was ravioli with like pesto and cheese inside. It was really good. We had baguette, and I love bread, and I love baguettes, and I was really happy, and it was a really good baguette. And what else? And we ran to the Eiffel Tower to get on a tour, and we went on a boat tour through Paris for like an hour. It was really pretty. Um, and then the Eiffel Tower, and then we came back and like took pictures in front of the Eiffel Tower, and it was every hour it sparkles for like 5 minutes. It's just like, it was like surreal just being there and seeing it and just being like, okay, wow, it's Eiffel Tower right there. And then what else? The next day we got up and we went to Versailles, and Versailles was absolutely freezing, and I could not believe how massive it was. And like it was just, it was grand. I think that's the only word I could describe it. And there was all these different like sections in the Queen's Yard and the King's Courtyard, and it was just, we didn't make our way to Marie Antoinette's like cottage, which I wish we did, but it was like a 45-minute walk, and it was free. I was chilled to my bones, but it was it was really cool. I really liked it there. It was just so freezing. It was hard to enjoy. But I guess like in the summer, it's like beyond packed. Like you can't enjoy it any time of the year because it's either absolutely freezing or there's tons of people there, and I guess they have wasps really bad too in the summer. And then so we left Versailles. I don't even know what we did that day. Oh, we went back. We kind of like took a nap and like hung out a little because it was like a really long day at Versailles. And then we went out to Moulin Rouge. And Moulin Rouge was very interesting. Like, I know it's like not the nicest part of Paris, but like it's something that you see in movies all the time. And like, I don't know, like that Moulin Rouge sign with like the pinwheel, and it was just like the whole experience in Paris was very surreal. Like being in Rome was more like, oh my god, like this is amazing. Like I'm so glad I'm seeing this. Like it wasn't like as like, how am I here right now? Like this is actually like Paris was just like another level of seeing stuff. Like I just couldn't believe I was in France. Honestly, like it was weird being in a completely different country. Like I've finally just gotten used to being here, I think, in Italy. And then when I went to France, I was just like, oh my god, I'm in France. I'm in Paris. So it was it was such a surreal experience. And to talk about the French people, to put this in the best way I can, I personally did not feel like anyone that I talked to like snubbed us, or like we asked for I asked for directions a bunch. Like I asked people for recommendation. You know what I mean? I kept we couldn't get around. Like it's kind of a confusing place, you know. And I asked people, and people were ready to help. Not everyone speaks English in France. I think it's kind of like a thing where they just don't actually even want to learn it. But like a lot of the store owners didn't know French or didn't know English, so it made it a little harder. But like people in the street, you'd stop and they would try to help you, and that was nice. But I will say this: I did see people hear us like speak English and be like give us a dirty look and be like stupid Americans type of thing. You know what I mean? And like I don't know. I saw that. I saw that happen. So can't say that the French were bad because they weren't mean to us specifically. Because everyone I've asked, it's not like someone ignored me or like was like, no, I only speak French or something like that. Like everyone was very helpful, but they probably do hate us because there were some really rowdy Americans on the Moulin Rouge strip. So, but yeah, we actually did a bar crawl on the Moulin Rouge, and we went to like a couple bars and like a club, which is cool. And that was pretty much a Paris trip. It was so much fun. Like I don't know if I'd ever really like go back there like on a vacation. I think I've seen like a lot of the, you know what I mean, the things that you gotta see. Oh, we went to Jim Morrison's grave one day too, which is cool. That place was insane. The graveyard was all mausoleums that were just complete mausoleums. There was no gravestones, there was no headstones, just big boxes, big mausoleum things. It was gorgeous. But Paris was a lot of fun. Um, that's pretty much it. This weekend, Jamie's coming tomorrow, my best friend, and then Chrissy and Steph are coming later on Saturday, which is so cool. And then and then Chrissy and Steph are staying till I think next Saturday or Sunday, and I'm leaving for Germany on Friday, which is so cool. I'm really excited to go to Germany. And oh, we met a German couple in France, and we like kind of hung out with them for a little because they were on two of our tours, and they were really nice. But I was trying to talk to them in German because I took German in high school, and they said my German was good, so I was really happy about that. Okay, well, sorry the video's late. I miss you guys. I love everyone. I'm happy to be back in Florence. I missed it. Um, ciao.